Hello, everyone. Let's check the result from year 7. You can see year 7, company B again is number 1, and they also won the top 10 ranking all over the world. Congratulations. And company C is the last one, so you need to improve your performance in the next year. And the game to date scoreboard here. Company B, A, E, D, F, C is ranking. And for EPS, we can see the target is $2, and company B is the number 1, 5 and 20. And company C is the last one. You need to improve here, EPS. And similar for the ROE, company B again is the highest, and the company C just a little bit low, 18% versus 20%. For the stock price, target is $35, and the company B very high, 170, and again, company C a little bit low here. So credit rating, no problem for everyone. Image rating, again, company B is the highest, 79. The target is 72. And the company C and F, you need to increase your image rating a little bit. And the corporate social responsibility and the citizenship, we can see they contribute to the image rating. The highest is $7,100. Average is $3,000 and lowest 0. And you can see the highest contribute to the 7 points for the image rating, and of course lowest contribute to 0. Industry average is 4. Bonus point, we don't have any company won bullseye, but company F, because of their 13 points improvement, they won Leapfrog Award. Let's see the industry overview, and we can see the price increased much higher. It's much higher than the last year. The demand is lower. And this is the forecast for the next 3 years. It will increase about 7% annually. And we can see the price increased a lot. PQ rating, 0.2. Feature also increased 0.2. Similar here for the Jones, and the price increased a lot compared to the last year. Demand is lower, and for the next 3 years, the demand will increase 12% annually. And the price increased about $89, and feature increased 0.2. PQ rating also increased 0.2. Let's check financials. And camera setting, revenue, company B is the number 1, and company F is the least one. Jones also, company B is the number 1, and the company C is the least one. And when we combine them together, again, company B is the number 1, and company C is the least. And cost of goods sold, company B is number 1, then company A, company F is the least. Then we minus the delivery cost, marketing, administration, then the operating profit. Company B is the highest, company C is the lowest. And minus interest and income tax, company B is the lowest, and company C is company B is the highest, company C is the lowest. So you can see company C here, you need to increase your sales of camera and Jones, improve your profit. And for the cash on hand, we can see company D, you need to be careful, you run out of your cash. And the cash on hand for company C is also low. And for the stock, company F purchased stock back last year. Dividend, company C issued a lot dividend last year. We can see here is 105.7%. You can see your net profit is here only about 24, but you issued more dividend than your actually net profit. That makes your performance low. So issue dividend is good for your stock price, your overall performance, but the problems just you issued too much last year and actually decrease your performance. And here, relate to your credit rating, debt over equity ratio, no problem here. And for the profitability ratios, gross profit margin, company B is the highest, company C is the lowest. Operating profit margin, again, company B is the highest, and the company C is the lowest. Same story here. Net profit margin, company B highest, then company A, company D, company E, company D, and F. So company C is the lowest. You can see the company B make like 3 times of your profit here. And the next one is the benchmark. We can see the product design for cameras, low, average, and high. Also the R&D, workforce, and facility. We can also see the industry operating benchmarks for the 4 different markets. And we can see the similar information about Jones here, operating. And let's check the competitive efforts. And let's use a company C as an example. So for the camera here, you can see all the measurement here much lower than the industry average. And for most of the measurement here, for the Jones, you're also lower than the industry average. So, and we can see we have 2 highlighted numbers here. These highlighted numbers means for the company C and E, your demand is higher than your production. So customers like your product, but you didn't produce more enough. So they go to other companies to buy from them. So for the company C and E, you need to increase your facility for Jones in the next year. And for the chart, we can see similar with the last year, company A is here, company B is here, but company D, C, D, E, F separate from each other. And we can see company C here is the lowest one. And similar for the Jones, company A and B are here, but companies C, D, E, F are here. Similar story here. C, D, E, F are also close to each other. Cameron and Jones in Europe, Africa. And also facility issue. And the competition of camera for CDEF in Asia Pacific is more severe. And same thing for the Jones here. And a similar story in Latin America. You can see you all stuck together and here, close to each other, compete with each other. Okay, so this is just brief discussion about the result from the last year. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.